They both got 18. They both had 18 in them.
Welcome to to match 4, the Gohans versus the Androids. Two pretty strong teams, but do the Gohans have what it takes to take down the Androids? We'll have to wait and see.
I don't know. My betting says no, apparently.
So does mine. I'm sorry, but Cell has been so impressive these past couple weeks against Raccoon and then against Yajirobe.
He certainly has.
Yes, Piff. Yes, you may have mod powers.
I'll fight you.
Hang on a second.
Come here to die.
I still don't know who will win this. The Gohans have some very nice capabilities.
That is true. I mean, they've been very impressive this season. They have. They really have been.
They have. But then so the Androids, which is, not unexpected at all.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Androids are one of the top teams in the league right now.
Yeah, they are.
And Cell is just such a powerful... I mean, Androids is another one of those like the Vals. You know what? If you manage to beat Cell, that's great. Income 17. If you manage to beat 17, that's fantastic. Income Super 17. You know what I mean? It's it's just like one after another. Most teams you have one or two people to worry about, and it's like if you can get through them, But
yeah, or if they don't perform.
Right.
But yeah, I think Androids have got the potential certainly to have, or they do have a very strong team. They have the potential to be even stronger when Dr. Giraud performs properly.
Yeah, he does. It's just he's so off and on in his performances.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Whew. I'm still thinking about that. I get goosebumps at the last fight between him and Yajirobe. Do you know that I did the numbers for that match? Do you know that between Cell's Dende's healing and his grabs, he recovered almost 4 full health bars during that 9-minute fight?
Good.
That's why everyone was thinking...
That's scary.
Everyone was thinking Cell's numbers were going to be through the roof, but the simple truth was that, I mean, Yajirobe did almost 80,000 points of damage to him, so he was only up by like 20,000 points.
Yeah. No, it was a very long fight. What was it, like 9 minutes?
9 minutes. Almost 9 minutes exactly. It was crazy.
Wow. Cell has his moments as being an incredibly impressive character.
Indeed.
But it's whether or not he decides to come out and perform that.
Well, he's coming out and performing today. Look at this. He's almost back to full health.
Yeah. And he has, presumably still has Dende's healing on.
Yes, he does. So he's getting closer and closer to full health.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And neither of them going to max power. Gohan fires a Masenko and misses.
I'm not sure about Kid Gohan as to how he's performed.
He's been a hit and miss.
I'm always a bit unsure. Yeah, he seems to be another one of those sort of Videl type characters that they either perform really well or they're not all that great.
Yeah, they don't have much of a middle ground, do they?
No.
Huh.
No, whereas there are some people like from Team Namek, like Nail, perhaps, who seem to perform pretty average all the time.
Right, or like Krillin, who generally doesn't have breakout performances, but when he steps on the field, he's going to do damage, for the most part.
Yeah.
But
and then you have other players who they're either incredible,
like Jace,
incredible influence on the game, or,
right?
Yeah, exactly. Or they're just completely useless and actually a detriment to your team.
And the weird part is that what I was gonna say is what I love about this league is in America, in our football league, the real football. There's a saying that says
you don't use your feet all that much.
Right, I know, right? There's a saying that says any given Sunday, and what that means is that no matter how bad the team seems on paper, it is a pro league team, and on any given Sunday, it could beat the best best team in the league because I mean they're all good. So it's that saying of any given Sunday, anything can happen, and Dragon Ball Z League really fits up to that saying. That any given week.
The same applies.
Any given week, Dragon Ball Heroes could destroy the Saiyans.
League as well. England.
Oh yeah. Oh, wow. And
You see. Oh.
wow.
Is that his ultimate?
I think so. 10,000 points of damage and down. Wow. He manages to
God.
take down Gohan with full health now.
Oh god.
Wow.
That's not good. Not
Woo.
good for the Gohans at all.
And a dodge.
Does Adult Gohan have Halo on? I think.
Yes, he does. You know what the weird part is? He has Halo and Broly's ring. I don't know why they gave him Broly's ring. Apparently they don't want him going up to Super Saiyan 2.
That's interesting.
It is. I mean,
I don't know the character well enough to say whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
well, I guess I could understand them not wanting to keep Super Saiyan Gohan's moves, but I'm not sure if it would be worth it at the cost of a point. But who knows? Maybe his Super Saiyan 2 moves are just pathetic, and they just want to ensure that doesn't happen. I'm not saying it's a bad move.
Maybe so.
It's an unusual one.
I certainly don't know the character or the team well enough to know what I'd do in that situation. I've actually been considering trying Halo on one of my characters, but I'm sort of concerned about the risk of Halo.
Halo, I gave up on it because it's kind of like those players we talk about where either they're really good or really bad. It kind of turns your character into one of those. Now, some teams have had pretty decent success with Halo overall.
Yes, thanks.
But like I put it on Goku, and it was like sometimes Goku would come out the gate swinging, and other times he would just be pathetic. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'd much rather prefer just a more stable build than that.
Yeah, you'd rather have someone you can rely on rather than someone who may be a complete liability.
Indeed. But like for example, Adult Gohan has always done pretty well with Halo. I mean, look at this. He's made this an almost an even fight now, and that's with minus a health bar.
Has. Yeah. No, he has, and Cell doesn't appear to have had the chance to do his health draining, do his grabs or anything.
No, he hasn't had. God, and look at that. Gohan is spamming Blast 2 after Blast 2. So, with the right setup, Halo can be devastating. I mean, look at this. And Halo was the reason they won last week, too. But to me, I didn't have any characters like that. Maybe putting it on Yamcha with some sort of Blast 2
They
spam.
lost last week, Squid.
Huh?
They lost last week. They were against my team.
I'm sorry. So, then what was the week before that? It was one of the. Oh, it was against the Rugrats that I was thinking, where Halo made the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, and a nice transformation from Cell. But, maybe I've considered doing it on maybe Yamcha. Oh, Cell connects, getting back more health.
Oh, wow.
Gosh, look at Cell.
He's being so impressive.
He's
What was
back
that,
up
like
to
half a health bar?
yeah, he's back up to 3 health bars now, and Adult Gohan tags out.
Jesus. Ah, smart move.
Indeed, and God, it Cell's like a one-man show tonight.
Yes, pretty much. We were talking the other week, or you were saying the other week about whether one person would ever take out all 4.
I agree.
Everyone's gonna do it.
Because the Vals finally did 2 people take out all 4.
Yeah.
If anyone is going to do that in this league, I would say it's Cell. Maybe Yajirobe on a really good day.
Maybe.
Because Yajirobe theoretically, and he's almost done it before, could use Senzu Bean more than once in a match. And Cell transforms again!
Good God, Cell. Doesn't that though strip him of his life draining powers?
It does strip him of his life draining powers, but it gets him an extra half bar. And he's back up to 3 bars of health again.
Wow, and he still has Dende's healing, of course.
Yep. And now he's in Perfect Cell. In Perfect Cell, he does give up his ability for life drain, but he always seems to go much more offensive when he hits Perfect Cell.
Yeah.
And right now, if you think about it, that's a kind of a smart move because, look, they're so far ahead at this point. They don't need to worry so much about survivability anymore. They need to worry about dishing out as much damage as possible to make as big a gap as possible.
Yeah, yes, they do. I couldn't really look at Team Android and hit any weak spots in the team. Cell maybe if he doesn't perform.
Cell's ultimate perfect barrier connects.
Oh, wow.
For 13,000 points of damage, and Cell is annihilating Team Gohan right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Ultimate Gohan at least pulls off his ultimate, which is pretty much the same thing. for 10,000 points of damage. Actually, I don't think... No, that's not his ultimate. That was just a regular blast 2.
Is that?
Yeah. His ultimate's the Burst Rush. It's actually a really cool ultimate. He beats the crap out of you and then finishes it off with a Kamehameha. And it looks like he may finally be able to take down Cell.
Wow, it's taken him long enough.
Whew.
Good lord. The Gohans have been dominated by one person so far.
Indeed. I mean, no one else has gone on the field other than Cell. And Cell goes super perfect.
Oh my god.
And gets health back in the process. Oh my god.
What? Oh my god.
I think someone's been using performance enhancers.
Someone may have been.
Oh
Wow.
And finally, Ultimate Gohan manages to take down Cell.
Oh,
After
Cell
Cell tears apart 3 members of the team. Wow. And a tag out, really smart move from Ultimate Gohan. Wow. And now the Gohans have 2 people with 1 health bar left, 1 person at full health versus 3 full health people from the Android. Gosh, wow. What just... See, and here's the thing about the players that... You know, we're talking about you have the players that are mediocre most of the time. You have the players that are either really bad or really good. And then you have the players that are just game changers. The even scarier thing about those game changers, like Cell, is that sometimes they'll have matches where they just go through the roof. It's like they're consistently good, and it's not like they have the low and the high. It's like they have the high and then the amazing.
Yeah, they do, yeah. I was sorry about that, just then I seem to have lowered the volume on my microphone somehow.
Wow, just... Good lord, that was... I'm still...
That was insane.
I'm
still reeling from that.
I'm glad I don't have to fight these guys to the playoffs. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. And if Namek starts performing, you won't get that.
And we got a bit of a grudge match going on here. Future Gohan versus 17. According to Dragon Ball Z lore, these two fought it out pretty heavily. In fact, 17 and 18 killed them. Killed Future Gohan. In my opinion, the best Dragon Ball Z movie was that one, the Future Trunks movie, his origins. It was really like, I mean, there's not a lot of moments in Dragon Ball Z where you consider sad, especially with the fact that you can bring people back to life with Dragon Balls. Yeah. But that movie actually was it was a really, really sad moment because they killed Future Gohan. I mean, the dude had 1 arm and he was taking them on, you know, for a while, and then they ended up killing him. And in that world, they didn't have the Dragon Ball, so he was dead. And it was what made Trunks go Super Saiyan. It was actually a really good movie. If you only watch one Dragon Ball Z movie, that's the one to watch. And in comes Super 17. Oh, ouch. Devastating combo from Super 17. It's always kind of insulting when they deflect your energy blast back at you and then fire a beam and both of them hit you. It's like, here, have your energy back and then some.
Yeah. I'm paying you interest on this energy.
Like 500% interest. the energy wave
just
beam.
a little bit.
The energy beam does like 1,000 and mine does like 6. Hey, look at the good deal you're getting there. And the Gohans are just...
You're gonna be rich.
The Gohans are just in so much trouble. They're in such a deep hole. It would be nothing short of amazing for them to dig out of it now.
It would be, yeah. I expected the androids to win this, but certainly not in this fashion.
Indeed. Talk about a blow. And it's all thanks to Cell. I mean, everyone else has been marginally okay. I mean, 17 had a decent performance, you know? 17's having a decent performance, but the fact is that next to Cell, they could have a horrible performance and it wouldn't matter.
No, it wouldn't. Gohans are down to the last person with 1 health bar left. I mean, it's going to be almost impossible for Team Android to lose from it.
I know, right? They got Super 17 has 3 health bars. 17 has 2 health bars left. He tagged out early. Jiro has all his health left. I mean, this would be the biggest comeback in the history of Dragon Ball Z League. We've never, and there's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason why you've never seen a comeback like this. It's just unrealistic at this point.
Yeah, it is unrealistic. It's theoretically possible.
Unless you're Yajirobe, you know?
Well, yeah.
But the problem with Yajirobe is, as scary as he sounds, he's just not that good of a fighter. I mean, you saw last week,
No.
Cell took him out despite using a Sensu Bean.
Yes, he does, yeah.
And
Yajirobe has more staying power than anything else.
yes, he does. Wow. And Ultimate Gohan definitely not going down quietly.
No, but he's going down nonetheless.
You know what? At least, at the very least, they're keeping it to where everyone but Jiro had to step on the field, at least.
Yeah. at
Wow.
least.
And
But
what
that's
a
still one person that did not have to step on the field, which I don't think we've seen for a little while.
what a dominating victory from the androids.
Wow, that was incredibly impressive.
Indeed.